In this Barbershop website tutorial, I'm going to be going over how to create a Barbershop website step by step from start to finish. I'll be showing you how to access professionally pre-made website templates to make creating your Barbershop website an easy process. I'll be going over how to make a Barbershop website using one of the most popular drag and drop editors, Elementor Page Builder, so you can create a professional looking Barbershop website via drag and drop. I'll also be going over how to set up booking and appointments for your Barbershop website. The great thing about this Barbershop booking website tutorial is that it's extremely easy to follow along with, even if you have no experience in starting and creating a Barbershop booking website. At the end of this video, you will have your website for your Barbershop business successfully created. The first step I'm going to cover is how to choose and register your own domain name for free. A domain name is the name of your website. For example, the website name for YouTube is youtube.com. Step 2, I'll be going over how to choose a hosting provider. An easy way to think of hosting is just like the physical storefront of your website. To have a website, you have to have hosting. Step 3 is going over building your site with WordPress and creating a WordPress Barbershop website using professional pre-made templates and building your site using the most popular drag and drop editor. Let's get started with the Barbershop website tutorial. The first thing you want to do to create your site is to click the link in the description below to be taken to Bluehost so you can take advantage of our exclusive Bluehost discount. We'll be getting a free domain name and a Bluehost web hosting discount for your website. Make sure you click the link in the description to get this great deal. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I'll receive a commission from Bluehost at no extra cost to you. Plus you get an awesome Bluehost discount. A little about Bluehost. Bluehost powers over 2 million websites worldwide. They are also recommended by WordPress.org since 2005. They provide 24/7 support via chat and phone, and they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason you're unhappy, you can cancel and get a refund within the first 30 days. Once you click the link in the description below, you'll be on the Bluehost page. Click the View Plans button. You'll now be on the Bluehost Plans page. You'll see 4 different plans you can choose from: the Basic, Choice Plus, Online Store, and Pro Plan. The Basic plan comes with 10 websites, 10 gigabytes of SSD storage, 100 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 40,000 visits per month. The Choice Plus plan comes with 50 websites, 50 gigabytes of SSD storage, 500 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 200,000 website visits per month. The Choice Plus plan comes with phone support, daily website backups free for the first year, and domain privacy free for the first year. The Online Store plan comes with 50 websites, 50 gigabytes of SSD storage, 500 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 200,000 website visits per month. Automated real-time backups with Jetpack and WooCommerce auto install. This plan is good if you're going to have an online store, as it comes with a bunch of extras like store analytics, secure online payments, bookings and appointments, shipping labels, product search and filtering, gift card creation, wish list, customer account customization, and sales and promotions builder by WonderCart. Something I want to know is you can have an e-commerce site with the Basic, Choice Plus, or Pro plan as well. You just won't get the extra e-commerce features the Bluehost Online Store plan provides. The Pro plan comes with 100 websites, 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, 1,000 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 400,000 website visits per month, along with everything the Choice Plus plan comes with. I'm going to choose the Basic plan for this tutorial. Once you decide on a plan to choose, click the Select button. You'll now be on the domain page where you can choose your free domain name for your site. You can type in and search available domains under the Create a New Domain. If you already own a domain name, you can enter it in where it says Use the domain you own. If you can't decide on a domain name, you can click the Create My Domain Later link and you can choose your free domain name at a later date in the Bluehost dashboard. Click Next to proceed to the next step. You'll now be on the Create Your Account page. You now want to input your account information. Next is the Plan Information section. If you click from the drop-down where you see Service Term, you can choose the term for your hosting purchase. You'll see you'll get the lowest pricing with the 12-month term. Next, enter your payment information in and click the Submit button. Bluehost will now email you your Bluehost receipt. You are now directed to a page where you'll see your Bluehost account has been successfully created. Click the Create Password button. Next, enter a password to be used for your Bluehost account. You'll see your user ID for your account listed. Click the Create Password button. WordPress will begin installing. Once it is done, you'll be directed to a Make Your Dreams a Reality page. Click the Start Setup button. It'll now ask you what your experience with WordPress is. Select one that fits your experience. I'll click I'm an expert. Next, it'll ask you what type of site you are creating. I'll click Business. Click the Continue Setup button to proceed. It'll now ask you a subcategory for the category you chose. Select one that fits or type it in. Click the Continue Setup button. Next, it'll ask you your top priority for your site. If you don't want to do this part, feel free to click Skip this step. I'll click Skip this step. Next, you can input your site title, site description, upload a logo, and under social media icons, you can input any social media profiles you have for your business. This step is completely optional, and you can input these in WordPress anytime you'd like. I'll be covering this in the tutorial. I'll click Skip this step. You'll now be on the Tell Your Theme page. For this tutorial, we aren't going to be using this theme. I'm going to show you how to access professional WordPress themes and create your site via drag and drop. I'll just click the Next button. It'll now show you the design of the theme. If you want to use another theme, just click the Next button. We won't be using this theme for this tutorial, so I'll click Next. On this page, I'll click the Next button. On this page, I'm not going to worry about what is selected. I'll click the Next button. On the page template page, I'll just click the Next button. Next, you'll be on the Key Features page. I recommend keeping what is selected and clicking the Next button. You'll now be on the Your Site is Ready page. Click the Complete Setup button. You'll now be taken to the WordPress dashboard. From here, you'll see you're in the Bluehost tab in the left side menu. From here, if you click Bluehost account, it'll take you to your Bluehost control panel. You can also get to your Bluehost control panel by logging into Bluehost. In the left side menu, click Websites. If you click Edit Site, it'll take you to your WordPress dashboard where you can begin creating and editing your website. If you click Settings, you'll see your Bluehost name servers are listed here below in case you need them. Before we choose a theme and start editing it, we want to change our domain name to be secure using HTTPS with the free SSL certificate. I'll click Edit Site to be taken to WordPress. I'll hover over Settings in the left side menu. Click General. You'll see WordPress address URL and site address URL. Change these to HTTPS instead of the HTTP. Scroll down and click Save Changes. It'll now log you out of WordPress because we changed the URL to HTTPS. Just log back in. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to make any of these themes a barbershop website. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes. This is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You'll now see WordPress themes that you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with a drag and drop editor. Type in Astra in the search field. Click the Install button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to find the Plugins tab in the side menu. Click Add New. In the search field, type in Starter Templates. You want to click Install on it, then click Activate. Hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click on Starter Templates. You will now see how you would like to build your website. I'll select the Classic Starter Templates. Choose Elementor for the page builder. Click the Build with Templates button. Choose Elementor for the page builder. Up in the top right, if you see Block Editor, click this, and from the drop-down, select Elementor. It'll now showcase a bunch of WordPress themes you can build your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. You'll see a bunch of categories you can hover over and select to build your site. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the X button to go back to the themes page. Something I want to mention, any of the templates, no matter the category or what they are called, can be used for your barbershop website. You can easily change and edit the templates to what you'd like when creating your WordPress site. Just find a template you like and then you can start making it your own no matter what category the template is in. If you hover over the personal care category, from the drop-down, click Salon. You'll see a bunch of great templates that could be used for your barbershop business. Select the theme you want. For this tutorial, I'll choose this template here towards the bottom of the themes called Barbershop. And then we'll make it our own to be a barbershop website. You can upload a logo if you'd like. You can do this at a later time, so if you don't have one now, no worries. I cover this later in the video. You can now choose the font and colors for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. I cover this later in the video. Click the Continue button. You'll now be on the Select Features page. Feel free to select any features you want. I'll click Skip this step. You'll now be on the Tell us a little about yourself. You don't have to fill this out if you don't want to. Just make sure under Advanced Options you have each one selected. Click the Submit and Build My Website button. It'll begin building your website. Once it is done, you'll be on the Congratulations page. Click the View Your Website button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. Before we begin editing, we want to turn on some features in Elementor to make the editing process even easier. Up at the top, you'll see your site title name. Hover over this and click Dashboard. Find the Elementor tab in the left side menu and hover over it. Click Settings, click Features, go to Editor Top Bar. From the drop-down, click Active. Next, scroll down and find the Flexbox container. From the drop-down, select Active. Click the Save Changes button. Now let's go over how to make edits to the WordPress theme and how to use the drag and drop editor to create your site. From the WordPress dashboard, hover over your site title name up at the top. Click Visit Site. To make edits to your site, click the Edit with Elementor tab on the top of the page. It will now bring you to the drag and drop editor where you can create your site quick and easy. To make edits to a part of the page, just click where you want to make edits and start making edits. I can change the text here from Gentleman on the Go to Demo Barbershop Website. You'll see you can link the text out to a page if you want. The heading type, if you click Style, you can change the alignment of the text, text color. If you click the pencil icon next to Typography, from the drop-down, next to Family, you can change the font. You can change the size of the text. If you want to make edits to the background image, right-click on the section. Click Edit Container. Click Style. Where you see Background Type, you can choose for the background to be Classic, Gradient, a video, or a slideshow where you can begin adding in images to show for the slideshow. I'm going to keep it on Classic. Click the Background Overlay section. Hover over the image and click the trash can icon if you want to remove the image. Click over the image and you can upload a photo to place here, or click Media Library to upload images already uploaded in WordPress. I'll select one I've already uploaded. I'll click the Select button. The image is now uploaded. Next, let's go over editing the button. I'm going to click into the Book an Appointment button. You'll be able to change the name of the text. You can link the button out to where you'd like it. If you click the settings icon next to the link, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab and make it no follow if you'd like. Where you see icon, you can select to not have an icon with the button. Where it says Upload SVG, you can upload an icon. If you click Icon Library, you can view icons you can add to the button. If you click Style, you can make changes to the font used and colors for the button. If you click Hover, this is where you can make edits to the font and colors on the button hover. Next, I'll scroll down on the page to this section. If you click the plus icon, it'll bring stuff up over on the left that you can drag in to the page. You can select what you want over on the left and drag it in wherever you'd like it. If you right click on an area, you can delete it if you don't want it. By right-clicking, you can duplicate something if you need to duplicate it. If you click the plus icon here at the top in the editor, it'll bring you back to the elements you can drag into the page. You can drag something over to somewhere else on the page by selecting it and dragging it over to where you want it. I'll drag a text into the page. If you click to edit the text, you'll be able to make edits to the text like make it bold. You can link out a text to somewhere. If you click the settings icon, you can choose to have the link open in a new tab if you'd like. If you click toolbar toggle, it'll give you more options like changing the alignment of the text, changing the text color. You can undo and redo changes here. If you click style at the top, you can then make more changes to the text. If you click the pencil icon where you see typography, where you see family, from the drop-down, you can select different fonts for the text. Let's say you don't want the background image showing here in this section. Right-click in the section, click Edit Container, click Style, click Background Overlay. You'll see the image showing. Hover over the image and click the trash can icon. You'll see the image has now been removed. You'll see the black background color. To change the background color, where you see opacity, move the toggle all the way to the right. Where you see color, click on the color. You can now change the background color of the section. You'll notice this section here, nothing is showing. I'll click into it. I'll click Style. Where you see text color, click it. Change the text color to a darker color so that it shows. Next, I'll scroll down to the next section. If you click into an icon, you can easily remove the icon or click into the Choose Image of the icon to change it. If you scroll down to the bottom where you see the images, if you click into an image, you can easily remove the image or click the image to upload a new image or choose an image already uploaded into WordPress. If you scroll up to the top of the section and hover over the section, you can click the plus icon and then click the plus icon showing again to add a new section to the page. I'll select Flexbox. You can now choose the structure for the section. I'll select this one for this tutorial. You can now drag in something over into the section. If you click the middle icon with the dots, you can then edit that section. If you click the X button, it will completely remove the section from the page. If you click into a section, click the middle icon with the dots. You can drag it up or down to move that section to somewhere else on the page. If you scroll down to the Drag Widget Here section, if you click the Starter Templates icon, you can click blocks in the menu and then it'll give you lots more page design ideas you can choose from. Up at the top, you can select categories for blocks to show. Let's say you want to add an image gallery or portfolio of your work. To do this, click Portfolio to bring up portfolio templates. I'll choose a block to add to the page. I'll click this one and then I'll click the Import button to import it to the page to then start adding your own content and editing it how you want it. Next, click into the portfolio section. If you click into the images, you can select new images you want to have in the portfolio section. I'll click the X button to remove each image. Next, you can upload images or click the Add to Gallery tab to add images already uploaded to WordPress. I'll select 6 that I've already uploaded to WordPress. I'll click the Add to Gallery button. Next, I'll click the Insert Gallery button. The images are now on the page. Click into the image gallery area. You can change the image resolution, how many columns you want. You can link the image out if you'd like. You can change the lightbox setting if you'd like. If lightbox is on, or by default, if you click into an image, you'll see it'll pull up the image. When clicked on, you can scroll to the next one. If you turn the lightbox off, you can click on an image and it won't pull it up. You can change the order of the pics. If you click Style, you can change the spacing of the portfolio images in border. You can also add a portfolio section by clicking the plus icon in the top left. Then scroll down and you'll see Basic Gallery. You can drag it in where you want it and begin to create your portfolio this way as well. Now I want to cover the Contact Us form to show you how this works. To do this, let's first save our changes. Where you see the arrow next to Publish, click this, and from the drop-down, click Save Draft to save our changes. Next, click the eye icon so we can preview our changes. It's going to bring up a preview of our site. Click Contact in the menu. It'll bring up the contact page. To edit this contact form found here, hover over your site title name at the top. Click Dashboard. Next, click on WP Forms. You'll see the Contact Us form showing here. Hover over the form you want to edit and click Edit. It's now going to bring up the builder for the Contact Us form. You can hover over an area to delete it or duplicate it. You can click an area and drag it to wherever you'd like it. If you want to add something, you can drag it over from the side. If you click Field Options, you can click on a part of the form and then make changes from the side. You can select to make this part of the form a required or not required part to fill out. If you click Advanced, you can click the part of the form you want to change, and you can select between the size of the form field for that area, and then change if you want anything to show in the form field where they input their information. Click Save to save changes. When you are done, click the X button. If you click Settings, you'll be in the General section where you can edit things for the form. Spam Protection allows you to toggle on spam protection options. Notifications is where you can put in the email the form info should be sent to, and the From email address showing to the person who filled out the form. And the Confirmations is where you can put in a confirmation message that shows to the person who filled out the form. I'll click the X button. Next, hover over your site title name at the top. Click Visit Site. Next, click the Contact page. You'll see the form showing here. Now I want to go over maps for your site in case you want to have a map for your website. From the Contact page, click the Edit with Elementor tab. Scroll down to the map showing here at the bottom. Hover over the map and click the pencil icon. Where it says Location, you can put in the address of your business. You can toggle zoom to get the map to look how you want. The height will change the height of the map. You'll see the notification showing about the Google Maps API key up at the top. Click the Create Your Here link. It'll take you to this page. Scroll down and click Go to Credentials page. Click Create Project. Put in the project name. You could just put in your site or business name. Put in the address and click Create. It'll then give you your API key you can copy and paste into the API key field. Now you want to click the Integration Settings link, paste the API key here, and click Save Changes. Your map will now show live for your site visitors. Now I want to cover how to add a booking and appointment feature to your site. To do this, let's first save our changes. Where you see the arrow next to Publish, click this, and from the drop-down, click Save Draft to save our changes. Next, click the eye icon so we can preview our changes. It's going to bring up a preview of our site. Hover over your site title name in the top left. Click Dashboard. In the left side menu, hover over Plugins and click Add New. In the search field, type in Amelia. You'll see the Amelia plugin showing here, which is a WordPress online booking and appointment system plugin. Click the Install Now button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Next, in the left side menu, hover over Amelia. Now let's go over all the features of Amelia and how to implement it on your site. In the left side menu, under Amelia, click Services. This is where you can set up your services you offer. I'll start with a category. I'll click Add Category. Input the name. For example, I'll add haircuts as a category. You'll see it's been added. Next, I'll add a service. Click the Add Service button. I'll add crew cut as a service. Where you see category, I'll select haircuts from the dropdown. You can add an image for your service here if you'd like. Next, I'll click duration and pricing. Under duration, select the time you'd like. Where you see price, input the price for the service. Next, click gallery. This is where you can add images for the service to show. Click the Save button to save your changes. You now see the service showing. Next, if you go to Appointments, this is where all the appointments will show when someone books an appointment on your site. If you want to add an appointment manually, click the New Appointment button. You can now input all the information for the appointment. Here's an example of when appointments are added and what they look like here. Next, if you click Customers, this is where it'll show all your customers that have scheduled an appointment on your site. Click the Add Customer button and you can add a customer and their information. Here's an example of what it looks like when you have customers input here. Next, click Calendar and it'll show you all the appointments for the day and the time of the appointments. If you click the Add New Appointment button, you can add an appointment this way as well. Next, if you click Dashboard, this is where you'll find all approved and pending appointments. If you click Services, it'll list out appointments by services you offer. Next, if you click Settings, this is where you can click into things and change settings if you want to. What's important here is under Notifications, click the View Notifications settings. Next, you want to select the email service. You want to input the sender name, sender email, notify customers being toggled on, I recommend. Next, you can set up redirect URLs for the customer or for the employees. Now let's go over how to customize the form. Click Customize. You'll now be able to choose a form you'd like to use. The Step-by-Step Booking Form 2.0 or the Catalog Booking Form 2.0 are popular options for a barbershop website. I'll select the Step-by-Step Booking Form 2.0. Here's an example of the form that will show. If you click Global Settings, this is where you can change the font and colors used. I'll click the Back button. If you click Sidebar, click Labels, click Footer, this is where you can change the Get in Touch and Collapse menu heading to whatever you'd like. For example, I'll change Get in Touch and put Contact Us and it'll change. I'll click the Back button. Next, click Options. If you want the sidebar not to show, you can toggle it off. If you don't want the support heading, company phone, and company email, you can toggle them off. I'll click the Back button twice. To edit the steps in the form, click into an area. I'll click Service Selection. If you click Options, you can change the way the Continue button looks. I'll click the Back button. Click Labels. You can change the step title, which shows right here. If you click Input Fields, you can change the input fields names. Change any of them to anything you like. If you click drop downs, you can change the name showing here. Next, if you click Footer buttons, you can change the continue text to something you'd like. I'll click the Back button twice. If you click the date and time selection, if you click Options, you can toggle things on and off as you'd like. I'll click the Back button. I'll click Labels. You can now make changes to the step title, step content, and footer buttons. I'll click the Back button twice. I'll click Customer Information. If you click Order, you can change the order of the fields showing. I'll click the Back button. If you click Options, you can toggle on and off things you'd like. You can change the Continue button type. Click the Back button. If you click Labels, you can click Step Title to change the step title. You can click Input Fields to change any input fields. If you click Footer buttons, you can change the footer button text. I'll click the back button twice. If you click Payment Summary, click Options to change the Continue button type. I'll click the back button. If you click Labels, you can change the step title. If you click Summary Segment, you can change this information. If you click Payment Segment, you can change the text to whatever you'd like. If you click Footer Buttons, you can change the footer button text. Click the back button twice. If you click Congratulations, click Options to change the Finish button type. Click the back button. If you click Labels, click Headline Title to change the text if you'd like. If you click Content, you can change the content text if you'd like. If you click Footer button, you can change the button text if you'd like. Up at the top, you can reset the form if you'd like to start over. Click the back button to go back to the forms you can select. If you want to publish the form, click the Publish button. After publishing, we now need to add the booking and appointment form to our site. I'll hover over my site title up at the top. Click Visit Site. Click Edit with Elementor on the top of the page you want to add the booking and appointment form to. I'll scroll down to the bottom of the page. I'll click the plus icon. I'll choose Flexbox. I'll choose a structure. I'll click the plus icon. I'll type in Amelia. You'll see the different Amelia options showing. I'll choose the step-by-step booking. I'll select it and drag it in wherever I'd like it. Next, where you see the arrow, click this, and from the drop-down, click Save Draft. Next, click the eye icon to get to the preview of the page. The last step for the form to show correctly is to hover over our site title at the top. Click Dashboard. In the left side menu, hover over Users. Click Add New User. Now we want to make a profile for an Amelia employee. You do this for every employee you want to add. You must add one for the booking form to work and show correctly. Put in a username, email, first and last name, and a password. Where you see Role and Subscriber, from the drop-down, select Amelia Employee. Click Add New User. Next, hover over Amelia in the left side menu and click Settings. Go to and click Provider Details. This is where you're going to input the employee information. Be sure to fill this out. Where you see WordPress user, from the drop-down, you want to select the WordPress user we just created as the Amelia employee. If you click Assign Services, you can select the services they are assigned to. You can customize the work hours, days off, and special days. Click Save when you are finished. Now let's preview the form we created. Hover over your site title name at the top. Click Visit Site. Scroll down to the bottom where we added the booking and appointment form. You'll see it's now showing. The customer can begin booking an appointment. Now let's get to know the drag and drop editor Elementor better. Click the Edit with Elementor at the top. You'll see Publish in the top right. Click this when you want to publish changes you've made to your site. If you click the arrow, you can save the page as a draft or save the page as a template to then use as a template for another page you create. To view changes you've made to your site, click the eye icon and it'll show you a preview of your site. If you click the desktop icon, it'll show you what your changes look like on desktop devices. The tablet icon will show tablet devices, and the mobile icon will show mobile devices. If you hover over the site settings icon and click it, you can change things like the colors of your entire site, fonts used, and more. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click History, and then click Revisions, it'll list out all the revisions for your site that it has pre-saved. If you click one, it'll bring up your site edits back to how they were at the time of that edit. If you click the Elementor menu icon and click Exit to WordPress, then click the WordPress icon in the top left, it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. If you hover over the Pages tab, click Add New to add a new page to your site. If you click All Pages, it'll showcase all the pages on your site. If you hover over the Media tab and click on Library, it'll show you all the images you have uploaded in WordPress. If you click Add New at the top, you can then upload or drag in an image into WordPress. If you hover over Post and click Add New, you can create a new blog post for your site. If you click All Posts, it'll pull up all the posts you have on your site. If you click the Comments tab, you will see all the comments you have on your blog post. You can easily reply, mark it as spam, or trash the comment. If you hover over the Plugins tab and click Add New, you can then search for or browse plugins to add to your site. Any feature or customization you might want on your site, more than likely there's a plugin for that. If you hover over the Appearance tab in the left side menu, click on Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. If you have multiple menus on your site, you'll be able to select them from the Select a Menu to Edit area. Click the Select button to select the menu you want to edit. If you don't see anything here, then that means you only have one menu currently on your site. You can add new pages to the menu or drag a page to a different order. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. Now I want to cover how to edit the footer, header, and logo for your site. From the WordPress dashboard, if you hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu and click Customize, you'll be on the Customize page. Click the Footer Builder. You can then click an area in the footer area to start making edits to that section over on the left side. If you click the plus icon, you can then add whatever you'd like to the footer area in that section. If you click the design icon, you can then make additional changes for that section in the footer. If you click the social media icons, you can easily edit, add, or remove social media profiles for your barbershop business. If you click design, you can make more changes like the colors, sizing, and more. If you don't want something in the footer of your site, click the X button to remove that area from the footer. If you click the pencil icon here on the left-hand side, you can then choose how many columns you want your footer to be. You can then click the plus icon to add sections to that part of the footer. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. Scroll up to the header area of your site. If you click into the header area of your site, you can make edits by clicking into the area. In this section, you can move things around to change the look of the menu area to get it how you'd like it. If you click the pencil icon where you see the logo, it'll pull up where you can remove the current logo and add your own logo. You'll see site title. You can input your site title here. Where you see tagline, you can input the tagline for your site here. If you click the design tab, you can make color changes to the logo. I'm going to click the back arrow twice. If you click site identity, you can then upload a favicon, which is the site icon for your site. I'll click the back button. If you click global, typography is where you can change the fonts used for your site. Colors is where you can change the colors for your site. Buttons is where you can change the button presets and colors used. You now know how to access pre-made professional templates, how to make a barbershop website and making edits to it using the drag and drop editor Elementor page builder. That is my barbershop booking website tutorial going over how to create a barbershop website for your barbershop business step by step. If you have any questions, get in touch in the comments as I'm here to help you with anything you need. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment letting us know if the tutorial was helpful or not, as the comments help improve our tutorials. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more website tutorial videos.